Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Okay, I think this throat is great. I think you may be jumping in front of yourself, so I'm going to show you how I think you're doing that and how to get around it or back on track. Okay, we come in with the energy of the Eight of Swords. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Sun card. Okay, we've got the Death card and the Knight of Coins, and our outbound is the Three of Coins. Okay, I think that what the Eight of Swords, ironically, eights can be so much power that they're overwhelming and we don't know where to start, or we lose our energy, or we don't go the distance. It's that eight, though, the Eight of Swords, is you tripping yourself up, right? You may either be distracted. There's an air through here, too, that you need to be, it's important for you to be recognized, right, for the things that you do. Certain people don't need that. Certain people do. For you, I feel that you do. And I think that when you don't get that, or someone says something defeating, it kind of trips you up. You kind of maybe stall in the water there. So with that said, you're being asked to really go forward here, okay? Again, like I said, I just keep seeing oddly, like you need recognition from either your family. I think you're very generous. I think you do a lot for other people. I think you need that support in return, and you know how to ask for it. You may just not do it, or you may not be organized in your plan. Something gets you out of the gate, but it also throws you off your course. I think here the key for you is to be better organized, to not be distracted. I think now is a time where you need to focus more on your career, whatever project this is. We're in retrograde, so something may have not worked in the past that absolutely will work now. With the Sun card here and the Two of Wands, it's time for adventure for you. What happens sometimes is when we don't take enough self-care for ourselves, like when we don't know when we're starting to burn out, that's when our creative ideas and our willpower, they get depleted and we've got nothing left to go on. So that's when we can't think anymore, we can't organize anymore, we get thrown off our path, we get tired. So you've got to get a course correct on that, all right? And that's where I think this comes in, is breaking old patterns. It's finding a way to let go of whatever these things are that are tripping you up so that you can continually go forward. I feel there's a lot of indecisiveness in here too. And when we know these things about ourselves, guys, this is why I'm saying we need to really know what our MOs are, right? Do certain things at certain points, do we notice we get so far and then we conk out, right? We need to notice those things because we have to work within those, right? We need to change them to the degree that we can, but we also have to recognize that they're there so that we can find ways to work with them. Okay, I think that restlessness, impatience, I think confidence one minute, not confident the next. There's a bunch of polarities in here that are kind of working against each other. Create a system, create a plan, get the pen and paper out, right? Write down these things write your step-by-step on something so that you can see where you get tripped up. Or if you know where you get tripped up, figure out how to correct that, all right? I really feel that when you harness this in the right way, and you're not maybe focused on stuff from the past, let the stuff from the past go. Use it if it's catapulting you forward, but don't get stuck on past milestones. I think they get you where you're, where you are now, but that's not where you're going. You're going this way. You don't want to be focusing here, okay? I think you get distracted some here, and it's going to be different for all of you, what actually pulls you off your path. But this the Eight of Swords really is, it's really the most powerful eight, but you trip yourself up. So it's like you foot on the gas and your foot on the brake. You've got to figure out where your patterns are messing you up here, because I think you've got a lot of universal support in here, and now is the time where you're really supposed to either drive your current career forward or pull something out of the closet that wasn't working before and get it going. Retrograde is the perfect time to look at things that were giving you an issue before and see where you can get them going in the right direction now. I really feel here too that there's guidance in this card too. There's angelic guidance in there. There's spiritual guidance. There's whatever your higher power is sits in this card and this card. And they're telling you to let go of the things and the people and whatever is distracting you from going forward. Okay? Again, your creativity is supposed to be, people will always ask, what is my purpose? I'm not going to get into that whole can of worms, but the purpose in here is through your creativity in your work. That's what your focus is supposed to be right now. Whatever creativity nugget, piece of the pie, piece of the puzzle that you contribute to this big collective, you're supposed to focus on that now, and that's through your work. So your work is supposed to take priority over anything right now. So again, get a support system in place. This is where you look around and you can really assess whether the people in your surroundings are supporting you, whether they're helping you move forward. Not that it's their responsibility, but we need to be surrounded by like-minded people. So then we kind of know if we're off course. They also spark new creative ways to do things, right? We don't want to be surrounded by people that are not going in the direction we're going. It's counterproductive, okay? So the Three of Coins is saying look at something differently, come at something differently, find out what keeps pulling you off of your path here. Because again, I get that feeling of really like going forward and working against the wind, going forward and working against the wind. So you're doing something within your planning process that's not working for you, it's working against you. So fix that, because with the Sun card in here, guys, you'll absolutely be great in here. You just need to have more confidence in yourself, okay? So there you go. I hope that helped you in some way. If you need further clarification, let me know. We can look at this if you want a private reading. But I think that you're going in a great direction. They're telling you you're going to be successful monetarily. You will see this tangibly if you get your plan in place, right? If you figure out where you're slowing down, where you're conking out. And that could most possibly be you may just go too far too fast. You know what I mean? Like you lose steam along the way. So the whole key through life itself is to just balance yourself. So figure out where you're not balanced, fix that, and you're on your way. Okay? There you go. Thank you so much.